Hey, what's up, my little TisaTells? How y'all doing today? Well, if you are TJ Holmes and Amy Robach, baby, you are not letting your families get in the way of you living your best life. What am I talking about? TJ and Amy abandoned their families to live their best life to spend Christmas together. They then boarded in the family home in Atlanta. They then boarded a flight to Miami where they are having the time of their lives. There are pictures. Amy's throwing her head back. She's cackling into the wind. TJ is basically looking right at the camera. You guys, listen, there's more to this because one, sources are saying that they are enjoying this attention. They are hiring their own photographers or letting TMZ document it. But do you know why? Because it looks like they're getting a reality TV show. Now listen, just listen, hear me out, right? This is what the streets are saying. Now, we don't know if anybody's picked it up, but Amy and TJ TJ, I think, has pretty much realized, one, his career is pretty much over, at least on Good Morning America. And two, Amy Robach, the streets are talking about her replacement. It looks like they're pretty much not coming back, or if not, there's a good chance they will actually be let go. So what's the next phase? Think about it. Reality TV. And TJ and Amy have thought about it. Reality TV. Think about it. Think about it. Would you watch it? I would. They are messy. They are shameless. They exhibit narcissistic tendencies, and they don't let anybody, not even their children, crying in the rooms, get in the way of them living their best lives. What else could you have but for reality TV? Now, another thing that's been coming out, right? Look at these pictures. Let me pull these pictures up really quick, and then I'm going to read y'all the article that came with it. But another thing that was so interesting about all of this, look at these pictures. Look at Amy cackling. Look at the quality of these pictures. Look at this. TJ, he's in the wind, living his best life. Amy is snugged up. Do you know what these pictures also represent? These pictures also represent a big F you to TJ's wife. Now, you might say, why is TJ mad? She's the one that got cheated on. She's the one that got publicly humiliated. She's the one, yeah, and guess what? She's also the one that hired the private detective. She's also the one that tipped off the Daily Mail. She's also the one that ruined his reputation, at least for Good Morning America. So much he's basically fired from her job. He's fired from his job. She is the one. She is still the one. Baby, when I tell you the roosters have come home to nest. But guess what? TJ and Amy look like they are keeping things easy and greasy, a little bit sleazy, and they're literally shopping around, or they're putting fillers out to let it know that they have no problem getting a reality TV show. Now we're going to get into this article in a second, but I want to know, would you actually watch Amy and TJ on a reality TV show? I raised my hand first, but y'all know I love the mess, right? I love the mess. Let's get into this article because, baby, the revenge of Maralee's figs. And the thing is, Maralee played TJ so bad that TJ is basically unemployed. You have went from being the star anchor of Good Morning America to actually looking for some type of reality TV show. And you think about it, with Amy and TJ, they are very strong together. But hold on. Okay, I found the article. Now, let me just say this. If you think for 1 second that TMZ is not following them around for a reason and literally getting sources and quotes and sound bites from them, again, this is all part of TJ's master plan and Amy's, if the rumors can be believed. But I will say this, right? They are really playing with fire because there's a chance that no reality TV show gets picked up. Now, think about it. With the Good Morning America thing, there is a non-compete clause, so they can't just jump into another network. You know what I'm saying? They signed employment contracts, so they can't just jump into another network. But you know what they can do? They can make that sideways jump into reality TV. It doesn't compete. It can bring them money. It's a perfect fit. Look at these people, Amy Robach and TJ Holmes, lock lips in Miami. Amy Robach and TJ Holmes' relationship is getting very serious on the heels of TJ filing for divorce from his wife. and TMZ has the evidence to prove it. I don't care what anybody says. That was a big F you to Maralee, because Amy Robach still hasn't filed for divorce from her husband. And I know everybody's saying, oh, that's because they're quietly working out the details behind the scenes. There's still, correct me if I'm wrong, a 90-day period that one must go through even if you file for divorce. So the later they file for a divorce, it's still going to be 90 days from that date the court gets the papers, the divorce actually goes through, even if they both walk into court and say, yeah, Your Honor, we're done, release us, okay? They're saying the lovebirds recently flew down to Miami from New York City for a romantic getaway and were caught locking lips with their hands all over each other. Look at Amy's face. She is having the time of her life. But baby, you know what they say, who laughs hardest. You, even though, and I don't know, I mean, her and Robert Roberts were incredibly close, but you know, that was her mentee, right? But I will say this. Let's just say that there's nothing wrong with Amy, and let's just say she fell under TJ's spell. Has it occurred to everybody that, Amy, you are now Maralee? You now have Maralee's problems. You're now the person that your best friend is going to be sleeping with your man, and you know, you got to worry about coworkers. TJ is officially your problem. And I know he made you feel like something about you was so magnetic and no woman's ever caught his attention like you before, and he can't get enough of you. Can't get enough of you, right? All over, laughing, the heat's hot. You literally have gotten Maralee's problems, and you fought for it, and you gave up your family, you gave up everything for it, baby. Anyway, you know, they put all these photos up, and I think there was a photo, if I can find it, I'll put it up here, that Andrew Shue's son, right, put up. It was so sad. I think they put survivors. Meanwhile, Amy is doing the shaky leg with TJ. They ain't see him in heaven. Anyway, let's get back to these photos. They said, check out these photos Snap Wednesday showing Good Morning America 3 co-hosts in the throes of passion under the hot Florida sun. The couple later had some food and drinks at a seaside restaurant where they're clearly enjoying each other's company, but were less affectionate. They also spent Christmas together in the cooler climate of Atlanta, but we're sure they kept one another warm. This is an F you to Maralee. TJ, you saying F you to the wrong person. You and Amy are the ones that cost you your career. Shout out to Maralee, because baby, TJ, let's see. They said, as reported. Now, wouldn't it be funny if TJ and Amy got a reality TV show, but they didn't have that much creative control, and they got Maralee to actually do a talking head? I will watch that show so quick. They said, as reported, the couple's affair leaked out in late November while both were still married, but separated from their spouses. ABC execs who produced Good Morning America 3 were blindsided by the news and removed the two from their co-hosting duties, pending an internal investigation into whether they broke any company rules. Again, I've been saying this for a while. Y'all doubted it, but now it's coming. They're using that internal investigation to create space so they can get replacements. Because even though Good Morning America 3's ratings were decent, they were lower, much lower than any Good Morning America show, and the network execs were actually disappointed. This is the perfect time. Oh my God, the network is doing a TJ Holmes and an Amy Robach to TJ Holmes and Amy Robach. What am I talking about? Did you guys think about it? Just like TJ Holmes and Amy with their spouses, they were only laying in bed on pillow talk, telling each other they weren't happy. Their husbands and wives were like, what are you talking about? We had all these plans, right? And they were literally holding them at bay, kind of keeping them on simmer while they were trying to see if they wanted to do something better. ABC News or whatever, Disney, ABC is holding them on what? They're holding them on simmer. They're holding them on simmer. They're seeing if they can find anything better. And if they can't, they're going to stay with them. But if not, they're leaving. Anyway, TJ filed for divorce Wednesday from his wife, Maralee Fig. Let's not forget that Maralee, I think on Christmas Eve, posted colorful lights, beat white lights any day. To which I said, I see what you're saying, Maralee. And boom, you know, that got underneath Amy's skin. And they're sitting there dancing off beat. What is she talking about? I have a tan. How dare she call me pale? What are you talking about? And TJ's like, come on, babe, turning around, doing like the butt to like, doing the butt, all this stuff. I don't know why it seems like TJ is probably teaching her how to do like old school dances, like who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? And Amy's like, just do it. I don't know why. To be a fly on the wall, like I said, I will watch the reality TV show because something tells me they are cheesy as they come. Now on Good Morning America, people like cheesy. Let's see how it translates into the real world. But getting back into what I was saying, so she threw that, Amy was so mad about it. And then TJ clapped back. Again, Amy, it's all my opinion, but I will say this. Be careful. If this is what's happening, be careful of any man that is super vicious or vile to his ex, because you are next. And this goes the same for men too. Look at the way the person treated the person before. They don't have to still be loved up and having sleepovers, but if they treated their ex with kindness, respect, integrity, and just operated with like a certain code, right? Then you can guarantee that when things go wrong with you, they'll treat you the same way. Again, most relationships don't last. It's nobody's fault. They just don't last. So the odds are that when you see what happened before you, you will be next, because most relationships don't last. Don't you want to stack the deck and make sure that it's when your turn to go, they're not going to sit there, humiliate you, cheat on you, abandon your family on Christmas? Man, those two deserve each other. They're also saying Amy has reportedly started the process of divorcing actor Andrew Shue. How is Amy starting the process of divorcing and she hasn't filed papers yet? Let me tell you something. Amy is taking advantage of TJ. TJ is taking advantage of Amy. They're both screwing over their loved ones, and they're actually screwing over themselves. But I will say this. If they do a reality TV show, I will 100% watch it, right? Just to see them go up in smoke. Because again, I like to hate watch reality TV shows, but I don't know. I think it'd be good reality. You guys, let me know in the comments. Would you be there for a reality TV show? What do you think of TJ? And I want to know, literally doing all these FUs to his wife because his wife basically, he feels like she cost him a career. And baby, why can't TJ see that Amy's playing him? But why can't Amy see that TJ ain't no good? Then again, they deserve each other. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will talk to you later. Bye.